Welcome to Spyder Auto's installation guide for Dodge Ram step bar. Let's start at the front of the truck. Each step bar is supported by two of these brackets. We've positioned the brackets with the rear one on the left and the front on the right. Let's take a step back and see how they appear in relation to the truck. Here we're right behind the front tire. That bolt right there is where we'll be mounting our step bars. Let's go ahead and get that loosened. Now remove the long bolt and washer. Make sure to retain all these items. Locate your front bracket like so, and then insert the long bolt and washer. Now we'll add one more washer to the bolt on top of the bracket. Now go ahead and start threading the bolt into the body. After getting the bolt threaded, go ahead and start tightening it down. Using impact tools can be a huge help for securing your step bars. Now, moving inboard slightly, locate the first hole here, immediately behind the tire on the underbody. Next, you'll need to locate your bolt plate and insert a plastic washer onto the bolt plate shaft. Then insert the bolt plate into the first hole behind the tire. Seat the bolt plate and be sure that the plastic washer is secure. Now take the smaller straight bracket shown here, then we'll install a flat washer and a retaining nut. Thread the retaining nut onto the bolt plate shaft. Now we'll take one of the shorter bolts and we'll go ahead and put one of the large washers onto it. Pass that bolt through the shorter bracket through the L-shaped one to fasten them together. Now we'll add another large washer to the other side. Now we'll go ahead and install a lock washer and then our retaining nut. After tightening that down, let's go ahead and move to the back. Looking up from just ahead of the rear tire, you see that there's a piece of tape stuck onto the underbody. But look up even further, and dead ahead is our primary attachment point for the rear of the step bar. Loosen and remove this bolt. Now we'll grab our rear bracket, insert the bolt through it, add the large washer on top of the bolt, thread the bolt into the body. And there we have it, it's tight. Let's take a slightly different look here so you can see how the bolt is installed. Remember the tape we mentioned earlier? The first piece of tape just behind the rear tire. We'll go ahead and remove that and peel it away. This is the hole where we'll be inserting our second bolt plate. As with the first, be sure that the plastic washer is secure. The plastic washer helps keep water and other undesired materials from entering the underbody of your car. Moving downward, the other short bracket, we're going to go ahead and feed onto the bolt plate, and then we're going to add a large washer, a lock washer, and finally install the retaining nut. Now it's time to connect the two rear brackets to each other. Line up the holes in the two brackets. Now let's grab one of the flat large washers and put that onto the shorter bolt. Feed that through the hole there. Install a large washer on the other side, and then install the retaining nut. Tighten down the nut. After tightening it down, go ahead and check your other fasteners as well to make sure that they're tight. Moving back outside the truck, we can now see how the L brackets protrude from the underside of the body, providing the perfect supports for our step bars. Now we'll set the step bar in place for the first time. Notice the holes on the underside. Be sure that the holes line up with the holes in the brackets. With the remaining bolts, thread them into the step bar in the following order: large washer, lock washer, and then the bolt head itself. Go ahead and tighten them down. After we tighten down these, let's go back and check our other fasteners to make sure everything's been tightened down thoroughly. Making sure that everything is tight helps ensure that the step bar is aptly able to support your weight. After tightening this last bolt down, there's just one step left. Repeat the process for the other side. Congratulations, you've successfully installed your Spyder Auto step bars for Dodge Ram.